talk about jail diversion, there are intercept points at which they say we could intervene with people with behavioral health needs and divert them from the criminal justice system into community-based treatment options. I would say we have things in place at all intercept points now. And so over the past 10 years of interventions at these various intercept points, last calendar year, the ADP, or the average daily population at the jail, was 93 in Jonhson County. So in the past 10 years, we've seen it go down from 180 to 93. When people ask me, like, well, what was the cause of that? There's not one intervention that was, the cause of that. We got to a place where all of the drivers of jail population were sort of all pointed in the same direction, working together. We have probation officers who are not putting people back in jail because of technical violations for their behavioral health to the extent possible. So that driver has gone down. We have law enforcement looking at alternatives to incarceration if they don't need to be arrested, so that's gone down. We have judges now who really look at pretrial detainment. Does this person really need to be held? Are they a flight risk? Are they a public safety risk? And if not, they're being released on bond or their own recognizance. So again, we just had all the kind of drivers saying, let's use the jail only for its intended purpose, which is to keep people contained who are a public safety risk and to keep people there who are a flight risk.
How much do you credit the voters saying no to the jail proposal to having to maximize the use of reforms and alternatives?
I think that sort of forced the hand. That made our elected officials and sheriff and decision makers do something different because our jail couldn't handle any more people and the voters had spoken. And Jonhson County is a very liberal, progressive community. So the community doesn't want to incarcerate people. Even the decision makers were pretty supportive of alternatives to incarceration, but the overcrowding and the idea that they were not going to get a new jail really pushed it. We would have prosecutors and we'd have jail command staff pushing for somebody to be able to get out of jail who didn't need to be there. So I don't know that a lot of that would happen if there wasn't a jail overcrowding issue and if the voters were not so opposed to building a new facility.